flow through the city. Yeah. No beginning, no end, just movement. Street lights fade into my sight, another endless night. Buildings breathing slow and tall, watching it all. People passing like a stream, lost inside the waking dream. Every step a different pace in this place. Nothing stays in one position, everything is transition. Like the world forgot to stop at the top. And I just move without a plan, doing what I can, letting currents take control of my soul. The city doesn't ask my name, it plays its game, and I just fall into the flow, let it go. Flow through the city, neon dripping through the rain. Every motion feels like freedom inside my brain. I don't fight what I become, I just move with every heartbeat like a drum. Cars reflect on broken glass, every moment that I pass feels like fragments of a song. Moving on, nothing here is still a fix, everything is mixed between chaos and design. At the line, what control begins to fade, indecisions get made by the rhythm of the street. Under feet, I stop thinking for a while, let the system dial, something deeper in my chest. No rest, just awareness of the flow, letting go of the need to understand or command. The city breezes waves of sound, spinning all around like it knows exactly how. Right now, every corner, every turn, something starts to burn. Not destruction, but alive. I survive inside this moving entity, infinity hidden in the way it bends and sends signals through the night so deep where I don't sleep, but I don't need to anymore. Not before, I was trapped inside my mind. Now I find everything I thought was lost was just crossed. Flow through the city, like I'm part of something more. Every step becomes a language I explore. Through the city, neon rivers in my veins. I don't need to be in control of the chains. And I realize in this state there is no fate, just momentum pulling me to be something that I never knew, something true. Born inside the chaos, right inside. Every fear begins to fade in the shade of a world that never stops or drops. And I don't resist anymore like before, I just let the current guide inside. Flow through the city, and I finally understand. I was never just a rider but the lane. Flow through the city, neon fading in the tide. I am nothing but the motion and the rhyme. Flow through the city. Yeah, and for the first time, I wasn't lost, I was part of it. The bass that rewired the world. Yeah, it didn't destroy anything, it rewrote everything. The sky looks fractured tonight, like a split from the light and never fully healed again. Since then, the city is still in place, but something changed its face. Buildings feel a little wrong, too long. Standing in the version of time that lost its rhyme, where seconds don't behave the same. No name for what this place has become. It feels undone, like reality forgot what is not. And I step into the static air without a prayer, just curiosity and fear still here. The bass that rewired the world, it's inside everything I see. Every broken frequency is changing me. The bass that rewired the world, it doesn't ask, it just becomes, turning silence into drums in my lungs. It starts as a low vibration and full domination of every thought I thought was mine. Redefined like the structure of my mind got redesigned without consent, without the clue of you. And I can feel it breaking through everything I knew, not violently but with ease. Like keys unlocking doors I never saw, breaking every law of how I thought the world should be for me. And I don't resist it now. Somehow it feels more honest. honest than before. In store for something I can't explain, not pain, not pleasure, just expansion, attention between collapse and creation. A sensation that everything is shifting slow below. The bass becomes a living thing, not just a ring, a sound, but something conscious now. Somehow it moved through streets and empty halls, through rising walls, through every memory I kept unkept. It's suddenly I understand, it had a plan, not to end the word I knew, but grew it into something else instead. Inside my head, rewriting every single frame. No shame, just evolution in disguise. Behind my eyes, the word is not what it once was, because no brown sky, just shift inside. Still real, still wide, still light, inside. And I'm not who I was before, not anymore. That version faded with the sound around. Every belief I used to hold is recontrolled by something deeper than my fear. Yeah. And I walk through this rewritten place at different pace, like gravity forgot my name. The same rules don't apply like they did. Something slid between dimensions of the mind. A line. And I don't know where this ends or bends, but I don't think I want control of it all, because control was always take a mistake compared to what I feel right now. Somehow the bass that rewired the world is still echoing through me. Every thought I had before is history. The bass that rewired the world, and I don't fight it anymore, because I am not the same as before. The bass didn't destroy the world, it rebuilt it inside me. Hey.
The night belonged to the dreamers. Yeah. To the ones who refuse to go home early.
The night belonged to the dreamers. The last colors, the last colors, the last colors of sunset disappeared and the city shifted into another gear. Street lights flicker one by one, as if the night had just begun. People feel the boulevards below, following places only they would know. The sound of engines filled the air, mixed with music everywhere. The skyline glowed against the dark, every window shining like a spark, every rooftop watching from above. The chaos, the hope, the love, and somewhere in the middle of it all, I could feel the evening call, like the city had a pulse of its own, a heartbeat carved in stone. The atmosphere felt wild and free, like anything could happen to me, like every road was open and wide, inviting me inside. The night belonged to the dreamers, to the wrestlers in the break,
to the ones still chasing something
beyond the ordinary days. The night belonged to the dreamers,
neon burning in their eyes, running toward tomorrow
under electric skies. Music spilled from every side, blending with the midnight drive. Every corner had a different song, pulling people along. A group of friends stood by a light, laughing louder than the night, like they had discovered something rare floating in the air. And maybe they had, cause moments like that don't last. They gone before you realize how quickly time flies. I kept moving through the crowd, lost inside the sounds, watching stories cross my path without a map. Every face carried a different goal, a different fire in their soul, a different reason to stay awake and chase another break. Then the bass arrived from far away, like thunder looking for a place to stay. Rolling through the avenues and streets, moving underneath my feet. The buildings echo back the sound as it traveled through the town, turning silence into motion, turning movement into devotion. You could feel it in the air like energy was everywhere, running through the city's veins, mixing with the rain. The rhythm didn't ask permission, it became the night's condition, a force impossible to ignore, growing stronger than before. And for a moment everyone seemed connected, not perfect but united and affected by the same vibration moving through everything we knew.
Bright lights, fast lanes, cold nights, warm flames, deep bass, open skies, big dreams, open eyes.
I was passed without a warning, somewhere far beyond the morning. The city still refused to slow, still had somewhere else to go. I thought about the dreams I keep, the promises buried deep, the goals that pull me forward still. Beyond pure will. Cause every dreamer knows the cost, the nights spent feeling lost, the moments when the path looks steep and success feels out of reach. But nobody remembers the easy road, nobody writes songs about comfort zone. The stories worth telling begin when you decide to jump in and standing there beneath the glow. I felt something I already know, the future belongs to those who try, even if they fail 1,000 times.
The horizon slowly started changing shape, the darkness beginning to fade, but the city wasn't ready yet. It hadn't finished dreaming.
The bass still rolled through distant streets, a soundtrack for the sleepless feet, a reminder that the night was real, and so was everything I feel. The neon lights look softer now, the skyline calmer somehow, like the city was finally catching breath after giving everything it had left. And I knew when the sun appeared, the memory would stay here, locked somewhere inside my mind,
waiting for
another night. The night belonged to the dreamers,
to the restless and the brave,
To the ones still chasing something
beyond the ordinary days.
The night belonged to the dreamers,
neon burning in their eyes,
running towards tomorrow
Under
electric sky.
The nights belong to the dreamers,
And when the morning finally came,
the fire was still burning.
exactly the same.
The night belonged to the dreamers.
The night belonged to the dreamers, yeah. To the ones who kept moving, kept believing, kept chasing something bigger than themselves.
even when nobody was watching.
Bass in the ruins. Yeah. This isn't a place anymore. It's what's left after everything tried to disappear. The city doesn't look alive, but it still tries to survive. Cracked highways, broken glass, nothing lasts. Street lights flicker like the tide, wires burn but still rewired, like the system never shut, just stuck in the loop of fading time, where everything declined but never fully reached the end. Again, I walk through dust and silent walls, through abandoned malls that still remember how to breathe and leave echoes in the empty air, like someone was once there, but gotta race too slow to know if it was real or just a dream. A collapsing scene where memory and matter blend. No end. Bass in the ruins.
It's not music anymore, it's the sound of something breaking through the floor.
Bass in the ruins.
Every wall begins to shake, like the past is still alive and can't escape.
The ground is humming underneath like it's got teeth, like it's waiting for a signal to be real. Not dead, just buried deep, not asleep, but then asleep that remembers every sound around.
And I feel it in my bones like shattered stones starting to align again. Within every crack becomes a vein, running through the pain, turning silence into rage. On stage, but there is no audience here, only fear that slowly transforms into something new. A rhythm born inside decay that
decay. It feeds on everything that fell from hell.
The bass doesn't ask permission, it's a transmission from a world beneath the one that's done. It climbs through broken concrete, through abandoned streets, through every forgotten name
And flame that once was burning bright and strong, but got dragged along into silence over time. Now blind but not done, just redefined and designed that no one chose but still exists in fists of energy that won't let go. It starts to grow until the ruins start to sing everything.
No sky left, no light left, only sound underground. Still it moves, still it breaks, still it wakes. What it takes.
And I stop calling it decay, because today it feels more like evolution. Solution, hidden in destruction, score opening the door that leads somewhere I've never been. Within, not forward, not behind, just redesigned into something I can't name or tame. Every step I take is loud through the cloud of dust and broken memory. I see that nothing here was ever dead, just misread by eyes that didn't understand
the land. The bass gets heavier with time, like it learned to climb through every layer of collapse. Perhaps this is not the end I thought, not what I was taught, but something far more strange and real to feel. Of what we're building from the fall, we're responding to the call of everything that lost its shape. Its state becomes irrelevant here in the sphere of broken sound and rising force, of course.
There is no back, there is no front, only what confront the truth that ruins still create a state of life beyond what used to be, unseen but free from everything that held it down.
The ground bass in the ruins is the heartbeat of the fall. Every broken piece is answering the call. Bass in the ruins, and it never fades away. It just transforms the silence into day. Bass, bass in the ruins, yeah. Nothing here is truly dead. It's just waiting for the right frequency.
When everything became loud inside me,
Yeah. I stopped pretending it was silence out there.
I woke up with noise already there, like it never left the air. Not outside, not around, but deep underground, in places I don't talk about, and thoughts I never let out, where every version of me lives and forgives or doesn't, depending on the day, depending on what I replay in my head, like broken film standing still. And I tried to act normal again, like it's something I can pretend, but silence never stays clean. In between everything I say and do, there's another point of view, watching quietly from within my skin. And I don't even know when it started, when I became so guarded, but now I hear it all the time in my mind.
When everything became loud inside me.
Neon tears in the rain, every thought I buried deep still runs through my brain.
When everything became loud inside me.
Smoke drifting through the dark, every broken piece of silence
Still leaves a mark.
I walk through days on autopilot, smiling just to hide it, like nothing heavy ever stayed in my way. But the mind doesn't forget every moment of regret. It stores it in the walls and calls at the worst possible time, without rhythm, without rhyme, just sudden waves of truth from youth. And I learned I can't escape every mental shape it takes, so I stopped trying to run from what I've done. And I sat inside the storm, let it change my form, not destroy me, not erase, just replace the illusion I believe that I could ever leave what is already part of me deeply.
No escape, no control, just awareness in my soul.
In my soul,
Heavy thoughts,
silent war,
still I move
through the
core.
And slowly something shifted there, inside the heavy air. Not peace, not perfect calm, but the palm holding everything I am. Every crack, every plan, every failure I survived. Still alive, and I stopped calling it pain, like something to contain. I started calling it proof for truth, that I existed through it all. Every rise and fall, every moment I believed and grieved. And that made me understand outside kept moving fast, never looking back. People chasing different goals, different roles. And I realized we all pretend there's a fixed end, but life is more like waves. It behaves in ways we never control. It reshapes the soul through moments we don't expect to connect. And every time I thought I lost at some hidden cost, I was actually being rebuilt in guilt, in doubt, in fear, in change. Everything feels strange until one day you just know you grow. Even when it doesn't feel right, even in the night, even when you break apart, you start something new without a name. Not the same, but still you underneath the gray. Cold wind, empty streets, heavy mind, broken beats. Still I stand, still I try, still I breathe, till I fly. Now I don't fight what I hear, I sit with it near. Let it talk, let it stay, then fade away. Not everything needs a war, not everything's a door. Some things are just a seat inside me. And I learn to let it flow, even when I don't know where it leads or where it goes. It shows that control was never real, only how I feel, and feelings change with time and rhyme. So I stopped chasing the end, stopped trying to bend everything into a shape. Escape, turn into acceptance slow. Now I let it go, and in letting go I find my mind. When everything became loud inside me.
Neon tears in the rain, every thought I buried deep still runs through my brain.
When everything became loud inside me.
Smoke drifting through the dark, every broken piece of silence
Still leaves a mark. When everything became loud inside me, I stopped running from the sound and finally heard myself. When everything became loud inside me, yeah. That's when I realized I wasn't broken, I was becoming. Myself in the static, yeah, and I didn't recognize the voice at first. There was noise where I used to be calm, like something cracked inside the calm. Not loud like chaos outside, but hidden where I hide. Every thought came back too fast, like echoes of the past, talking over each other in my head, things I never said. I tried to slow it down somehow, but I don't know how. To stop a mind that never sleeps too deep, so I just stood there in the mess. No answers, no success, just me and everything I avoid, destroyed. And I realized in that space, there's no real escape, only learning how to stay. Anyway, I heard myself in the static. Me, I'm bleeding through my name. Every thought I tried to bury still plays the same. I heard myself in the static. Smoke drifting through my past. Every broken version of me never fades that fast. I used to think I had control over every part of my soul, like I could choose what stays inside, what I hide. But thoughts don't ask permission, they arrive without condition. And suddenly you understand, they expand into places you ignore behind every locked door, until there's nowhere left to run. It's done, and now stop pretending I'm fine. Stop drawing the line between what I feel and what I show. Let it flow, even if it cuts too deep, even if I can't sleep, it's still part of what I am. Not a scam. The world outside kept moving fast, like nothing ever lasts. But inside me everything slowed and showed that I was carrying too much without any touch to reality, or ground unbound. From what I thought I should be, from who I tried to see, in reflections I created, faded. But now I don't fight it anymore. What I felt before is just information in my mind, redefined. Not good, not bad, just real. Something I can feel without letting it control my soul. I heard myself in the static. Me, I'm bleeding through my veins. Every thought I tried to silence still runs through my brain. I heard myself in the static. Smoke drifting through the dark. Every version I abandoned still leaves a mark.
started noticing the shift. Every mental drift wasn't random, wasn't wrong. It belonged to something deeper than before. Behind every core of what I thought was broken in me was key to understanding how I grew through everything I knew and everything I've refused to face in place. Now I don't escape the sound. When it comes around, I listen until it gets clear and disappears. Not gone, not erased from mine, but redefined into something I can hold
and unfold. I heard myself in the static. Neon bleeding, neon bleeding, neon bleeding, neon bleeding through my name. Every thought I tried to bury still plays the same.
I heard myself in the static,
and I stopped running from the noise. 'Cause even in the chaos, I found my voice. I heard myself in the static, and this time, I didn't turn it off. I turned my chaos into rhythm. Yeah. Not because it disappeared, but because I learned how to move with it. It started as a mess inside my head, thoughts I never said, echoing through empty space in my face. Every feeling out of place, no structure, no trace, just fragments of a life I knew breaking through. And I tried to fix it all at once, like I had the chance to control what I was feeling deep when I sleep. But chaos doesn't work that way, it doesn't just obey. It builds, it grows, it spreads in threads inside everything I do, everything I move through. Like a shadow I can't ignore anymore. I turn my chaos into rhythm. Neon tears in the rain. Every broken thought I carry still runs through my brain. I turn my chaos into rhythm. Smooth drifting through the dark. Every piece I couldn't fix still leaves a mark. So I stopped trying to erase every mental space and started listening instead to what it said. 'Cause even noise has its own truth, hidden deep in youth. Every fear, every delay has something to say. And slowly I began to see it wasn't against me, it was just a different way to stay. A language I never learned. Every bridge I burned was just another step I took. Another look at everything I avoided. Every moment I destroyed by pretending I was fine. All the time, no escape, no disguise, just truth in my eyes. Heavy mind, silent sound, still I move, still I'm found. And something shifted in my chest, like I could finally rest. Not because it all went quiet, but I tried it. Living with the noise inside, no longer trying to hide. Every part I used to fear is still here, but it doesn't break me now. I learned somehow to let it flow instead of fight through the night. And that changed everything I knew. Everything I go through isn't wrong or meant to end. It bends like water shaping stone. Even when alone, it carves a path through time and mine. The world outside still moves the same, still plays its endless game. People chasing what they lack, never looking back. But I don't move like them anymore. I don't keep score, I just follow what I feel, what is real. And sometimes that feels strange, like I fully changed, but I'm still the same beneath the grief. Just less afraid to fall, less controlled by it all, more aware of what I am and can. Cold air, dark nights, broken thoughts, new lights. Still I rise, still I see, still becoming me. Now I hear the chaos sing like it's not a bad thing, just a pattern in my soul making me whole. Not perfect, not fully healed, but something real built from every crack and scar that I are. And I don't wish it away, not anymore today. 'Cause everything I've been through made me true. Not who I plan to be, but who I see when I look inside my mind. Defined by everything I survived, every time I tried. music. I turn my chaos into rhythm. And for the first time, it didn't feel like noise, it felt like me. The night belonged to the dreamers. Yeah. To the ones who refuse to go home early. The night belonged to the dreamers. The last colors. The last colors. The last colors of sunset disappeared and the city shifted into another gear. Street lights flicker one by one, as if the night had just begun. People feel the boulevards below, following places only they would know. The sound of engines filled the air, mixed with music everywhere. The skyline glowed against the dark, every window shining like a spark, every rooftop watching from above. The chaos, the hope, the love. And somewhere in the middle of it all, I could feel the evening call, like the city had a pulse of its own, a heartbeat carved in stone. The atmosphere felt wild and free, like anything could happen to me, like every road was open and wide, inviting me inside. The night belonged to the dreamers, to the wrestlers in the break,
To the ones still chasing something
beyond the ordinary days. The night belonged to the dreamers.
neon burning in their eyes, running toward tomorrow.
Under electric skies. Yeah, music spilled from every side, blending with the midnight drive. Every corner had a different song, pulling people along. A group of friends stood by a light, laughing louder than the night, like they had discovered something rare floating in the air. And maybe they had, cause moments like that don't last. They gone before you realize how quickly time flies. I kept moving through the crowd, lost inside the sounds, watching stories cross my path without a map. Every face carried a different goal, a different fire in their soul, a different reason to stay awake and chase another break. Then the bass arrived from far away, like thunder looking for a place to stay. Rolling through the avenues and streets, moving underneath my feet. The buildings echo back the sound as it traveled through the town, turning silence into motion, turning movement into devotion. You could feel it in the air, like energy was everywhere, running through the city's veins, mixing with the rain. The rhythm didn't ask permission, it became the night's condition, a force impossible to ignore, growing stronger than before. And for a moment everyone seemed connected, not perfect but united and affected by the same vibration moving through everything we knew. Bright lights, fast lanes, cold nights, warm flames, deep bass, open skies, big dreams, open eyes. I was passed without a warning, somewhere far beyond the morning. The city still refused to slow, still had somewhere else to go. I thought about the dreams I keep, the promises buried deep, the goals that pull me forward still beyond pure, real. Cause every dreamer knows the cost, the night spent feeling lost, the moments when the path looks steep and success feels out of reach. But nobody remembers the easy road, nobody writes songs about comfort zone. The stories worth telling begin when you decide to jump in and standing there beneath the glow. I felt something I already know, the future belongs to those who try, even if they fail 1,000 times. The horizon slowly started changing shape, the darkness beginning to fade, but the city wasn't ready yet, it hadn't finished dreaming. The bass still rolled through distant streets, a soundtrack for the sleepless feet, a reminder that the night was real, and so was everything I feel. The neon lights look softer now, the skyline calmer somehow, like the city was finally catching breath after giving everything it had left. And I knew when the sun appeared, the memory would stay here, locked somewhere inside my mind, waiting for another night.
The night belonged to the dreamers,
To the restless and the brave,
to the ones still chasing something
beyond the ordinary days.
The night belonged to the dreamers, neon burning in their eyes, burning towards tomorrow
Under
electric sky. The nights belong to the dreamers,
and when the morning finally came,
the fire was still burning.
exactly the same.
The night belonged to the dreamers.
The night belonged to the dreamers, yeah. To the ones who kept moving, kept believing, kept chasing something bigger than themselves.
Even when nobody was watching.
The city never asked my name. Yeah. But it still remembered my steps. I walked in without a direction, just another reflection in the glass of endless lights under neon nights. Cars passed like shooting stars, leaving traces from afar. Every sound became a wave that the night would save. I didn't know where I was going, only that I kept on going through streets that never sleep too deep. People moving side by side, some with hope, some with pride, some just trying to survive to feel alive. And I blended into the flow like a shadow moving slow, not important, not unseen, somewhere in between. But the city didn't care who you were or what you bear, it only asked you to stay in its way. The city never asked my name. Me, I'm bleeding through the rain. Every stranger felt the same under electric pain. The city never asked my name, but it knew my silent scars, written under broken skies and distant stars. Yeah, I passed a corner full of sound where the bass shook the ground. People dancing without fear like nothing else was near. A stranger laughed and looked my way like we had nothing left to say, but still we understood something good. Not every connection needs words, not every truth is heard. Some things live inside the air everywhere, and I kept walking through the noise, through the chaos, through the choice of becoming part of this midnight bliss. The world felt heavier before, but now it felt like more than just survival day by day. It felt okay. Then the bass grew strong and wide like a tide I couldn't hide. It wrapped around the city blocks like ticking clocks. Every building seemed to breathe like the night refused to leave, turning silence into flame without a name. It wasn't just a sound at all, it was answering the call of every soul that ever tried to stay alive. And for a moment I could feel something deeply real, not perfect, not controlled, but bold. Like every fear I used to know started letting go, just enough for me to see something in me. Bright lights, cold air, lost minds, still care. Deep bass, wide streets, fast hearts, heavy beats. Time moved without a warning sign, blurring every line between what was and what could be inside of me. I thought about the days before when I felt unsure, thinking I was on my own in unknown zones. But now I see it differently. The city speaks silently, not in words, but in the way it sways. Every night is just a chance to learn a different dance, to move through life without control, but with soul. And maybe that's the point I missed. It in the moments like this, you don't need to understand. Just stand. The sky began to lose its black, slowly fading back into color, soft and light, and in the night. But something stayed inside my chest, a feeling I won't forget, like the city left a trace of its grace. The bass still echoed far away, like it didn't want to stay, but promised it would come back on the same track. And now I realize, standing there in the morning air, that some nights are more than time they redefine. The city never asked my name. Me, I'm bleeding through the rain. Every stranger felt the same under electric pain. The city never asked my name, but it taught me how to see that even in the chaos city never asked my name, yeah. But somehow, it knew exactly who I was becoming.